Shalom, shalom. Welcome to our special Lag BaOmer edition of the Sefirat Ha-Omer project. I'm Rabbi Craig Morantz. Happy Lag BaOmer. We hope you're enjoying this ongoing opportunity to fill your virtual toolbox with midot. Think of a midah as a measure of menschlichkeit, or character, the contemplation of which empowers us to be a force for good as we make our way to Sinai. Today's midah is Nosay im Chavayro, to share a burden with one's friend. In the 19th century commentary, Sefirat Israel, by the Maharal of Prague, we learn the following about sharing a burden with one's friend. The one who wishes to acquire Torah helps others in any way he or she or they can, whether the help entails physical strain, financial expense, or emotional stress. They feel the friend's pain and do whatever is possible to help. Here, we see Nosay im Chavayro is essentially a practice of empathy for another person, a practice of helping our friends cope with pain, a practice of helping our loved ones carry stress or anxiety. In the book of the all-virtuous wisdom of Yeshua ben Sira, or Ben Sira for short, we learn about an ancient ethic of friendship from the 2nd century BCE. A faithful friend is a powerful defense. One who has found such a friend has found a treasure. Here, a faithful friend defends our honor. Here, a faithful friend protects our dignity. Here, a faithful friend says, "Hey, I've got your back." Seeing as it is Lag BaOmer, we take a moment to remember the great Rabbi Akiva and how he practiced Nosay im Chavayro with Bar Kokhba, the rebel leader with whom the rabbi struggled to confront oppressive Roman occupation in the 1st century BCE. Some historians believed the large Jewish population present could rise up against Rome, gain their independence, and return to their homeland. Rabbi Akiva believed such a return would herald the Messianic era, a time of universal peace and justice and spiritual inspiration. In the Talmud, Rabbi Akiva gives Bar Kokhba his name, son of a star, reflecting the prophetic hope in Numbers 24:17, that a star will go forth from Jacob and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, to inaugurate the Messianic era. According to Maimonides, in his 12th century Mishnah Torah, Rabbi Akiva was the armor bearer of Bar Kokhba. Not only that, legend has it that the rabbi supplied some 24,000 students to the rebel leader as soldiers, true Torah scholar warriors, fighting for their liberation. In the words of Orthodox Rabbi Pinchas Stolper, Rabbi Akiva's Talmidim would become the real army of the Jewish people, a spiritual and moral force that would bring Torah to the entire world, overcoming anguish, suffering, and the cruel boot of the corrupt Roman Empire. They would soon inaugurate a new era of peace, righteousness, and justice, an era in which the knowledge of God would cover the earth as water covers the seas. Even though many had their doubts whether the rebellion would succeed in the first place, Rabbi Akiva did his brave part to stand up to the Romans by helping the equally brave Bar Kokhba and the Jewish people. Not only an act of ometz lev, which we've learned before as courage of the heart, but also Nosay im Chavayro, to share a burden with one's friend. Legend has it that on Lag BaOmer, Bar Kokhba's army reconquered Jerusalem, and we celebrate that victory today, along with the 4 years of Jewish independence restored. But then, legend also has it that our story doesn't have such a happy ending. Some say the Romans routed Bar Kokhba, despite the rebel army putting up a fierce fight. And then they executed Rabbi Akiva for teaching Torah in public. The final words on the sage's lips were the Shema. And Rabbi Akiva finished this central prayer of faith with an extended Echad as his final breath. And before he died, Rabbi Akiva and Bar Kokhba fell out of favor with one another, and Rabbi Akiva withdrew his support from Bar Kokhba, admitting he had made a mistake in calling the rebel leader a Messiah. Whether it was Bar Kokhba's ego or the disrespect of Rabbi Akiva's students toward one another and the mysterious plague that descended upon them as a result, or it was both these factors together with Roman dominance, the Messianic era failed to take hold. The dreams of redemption dashed, the reality of independence to remain elusive for another 2,000 years. So, in one respect, Lag BaOmer captures this sense of loss. Every death due to anti-Semitism since Bar Kokhba's bitter defeat and prior to the rise of the modern state of Israel became a stark reminder of the lethal danger inherent in our wanderings. The Romans did their part to alienate and disconnect the Jewish people for 2 millennia, the longest such exile in our history. At the same time, also on Lag BaOmer, out of the darkness of defeat, out of the ravages of plague, a new light, an Or Chadash, emerged from the shadows, revealed by Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and the Zohar. Although more likely written by Rabbi Moshe de Leon in 13th century Spain, the Zohar reflects the resilience of the Messianic hope and remains to this day a living tradition, sustaining our hope in redemption. It is said on Lag BaOmer, the mysterious plague stopped, and the Or Chadash, the new light, shone through the cracks of a fractured dream. A dream delayed, deterred, but not destroyed. In his own way, Shimon Bar Yochai practiced Nosay ba'ol im Chavayro with Rabbi Akiva and Bar Kokhba. Think of it from a modern perspective. Just as one's teammate's success can pick up another teammate's failure in pursuit of shared goals, Shimon Bar Yochai's ability to stay alive and stoke the fires of hope means his valiant colleagues didn't die in vain, nor did their dreams of redemption. It's time for Sefirat Ha-Omer. Let us bless. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al Sefirat Ha-Omer. Blessed are you, Adonai, sovereign over time and space, who makes us holy with commandments, commands us to count the Omer. Hayom shlosha shloshim yom, shehem arba'ah shavuot v'chamisha yamim la'Omer. Today is day 33 of the Omer, which corresponds to 4 weeks and 5 days of the Omer.
some love and care, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do.